So let's start with this. A CBS News poll out this morning shows more than half of Americans think the partial government shutdown is causing serious problems in the U.S. About 1 in 5 reports being personally impacted by the cutback in services or programs caused by the shutdown. 71% of Americans say building a border wall is not worth this shutdown. That includes 43% of Republicans in our poll.
So what's Congress going to do? Well, GOP and Democratic leaders are planning separate votes this week on their plans to reopen the government. But those are not expected to pass. This shutdown is now 33 days old, and the entire U.S. economy is starting to feel the pinch. Major Garrett is at the White House with a look at the impact on Americans and those in government. Major, good morning.
Good morning. The economic ripples from the shutdown can be found literally across the country, from a chicken wing restaurant in Maryland to an aerospace firm in Seattle. That restaurant, well, it's had to cut back hours for its staff, and that engineering firm has canceled plans to hire more engineers later this year. Meanwhile, the legislative tug of war continues on Capitol Hill, but that's largely for show.
We are predominantly not a government, we're an economy. We're a free market economy.
True, but the president's top economist, Larry Kudlow, could not deny mounting financial worries, even inside the White House.
I have young people on my staff who are concerned, so I get that. I don't want to dance away from that.
The White House estimates the shutdown reduces economic growth by 0.13 percentage points each week, and that private economy turns in part on federal paychecks, the ones that have been missing for nearly a month.
How you doing, man?
Kazi Hassan, operations manager of the America's Best Wings chain in Maryland, has many restaurants located near government buildings.
Our clients, our regular customers, they're not showing up for the lunch break.
And while the White House says all will return to normal when the shutdown ends, small business owners across the country, like Robert Hoyt, may feel it longer.
We've had to let go 12 of our engineering staff, 12 good, hardworking engineers.
Hoyt's Seattle-based company, Tethers Unlimited, works with NASA and other federal agencies. Hoyt cut staffing by 20% because pending invoices sit unpaid on a furloughed bureaucrat's desk.
They were coworkers and friends to us. I expect it'll make it more challenging for us to bring in new employees.
Some agency leaders are privately fretting over a coming brain drain as high-skilled workers leave for the private sector, and shutdown anxiety drives away potential hires. But those fears have not been enough to forge a compromise.
Here, in the small business land, it feels like we're being held hostage.
At the agency level, especially those that deal with security matters, there is growing and yet private concern that not only this brain drain, but lack of cohesion is going to create problems, that the systems are going to begin to break down. And they're looking for Congress and this White House to forge a solution soon. Norah?
And Major, what are you hearing from your reporting about how this may be impacting our national security?
Well, let's talk about one agency, the FBI. Now, the FBI there's a group called the FBI Agents Association. It's a private independent organization, but it issued a report yesterday that got quite a bit of attention. That report said nearly 13,000 federal agents and support staff are furloughed. The report said that is severely impacting the Bureau's organization, operations, and its ability to just do day-to-day casework. Some agents say they fear it is allowing criminals to go free. One agent said his SWAT team has, quote, no means of purchasing critical equipment, gear, or ammo for either training or operations. Another agent quoted in this report said the shutdown is hurting our ability to protect ourselves from those who would kill us and destroy our way of life. It will come as no surprise to you, Norah. This group has urged Congress and the White House to end the shutdown as soon as possible, restore operations, and provide some measure of financial security for these agents.
Really alarming. Major, thank you.